Hey everybody, what is up? This is Devin LaVore coming at you, and I just wanted to share something really quick with you guys. Also, I always have to start off by saying thank you for those who give to us, and if you would like to give to us, there are links below in the description box. There's a Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, and you can click and give as you feel led. Our needs are literally daily, and they mount up weekly, so feel free to give because it's a constant need until such a time as God does something different. We are in a support raising situation, okay? And so I have something I wanted to share. This is gonna be a little interesting. Some people might get triggered, I don't know, but I'm gonna share it, okay? Because to have a relationship with me means Devin shares and he gets stuff out there, and you think and pray over it, whatever you want, but this is what I felt like the Lord was sharing with me. So a lot of times the Lord uses prophetic numbers for us. He'll use symbolism, like constantly seeing diamonds or tornadoes or fire trucks, right? He will use all kinds of symbolism for us to kind of draw our attention, and really what it does is it draws us to seek him, right? Well, sometimes the Lord uses songs. For those of you who know me and have watched the channel long enough, you know that every once in a while I will share when God does that, and this is one of those times, okay? And I don't know who might know this song. It's a pretty popular song, but it's popular in certain streams of culture, right? And there's a song, I don't even know, I think the song's called Landslide. I think the Dixie Chicks covered it, but Stevie Nicks sang the song. But there's a part that says, I've been afraid of changing because I built my life around you. And I felt like that just kept going over and over and over. I didn't even hear the song. I have not even heard the song yet to this moment of filming this video. I haven't gone and listened to the song and what are you saying, Lord? No, it just kept going on and on and on in my head. And I'm like, what? Okay, what is that? And this is what I felt like was coming to me as a result of that. I felt like the Lord was saying that there's a lot of people out there who end up building their life around something that eventually fails them. But because there's so much of their life invested in this thing, whatever it is, it could be multiple things, but this thing, that they're afraid to leave it, even though they recognize it's failing, even though they recognize it's bad and it's not good, they're afraid of leaving it and making changes to their life to make their life better, because their whole life and identity is built around this thing. A lot of people who leave religions to come to know the Lord, they have to go through this huge dynamic change because they've built their whole life around this particular religion. Or you can build your whole life around a particular career. You can build your life around a group of friends and a culture, okay? That's a huge deal, like when you build your life around a culture, right? But I really felt like the Lord was pinpointing a specific thing called church. And I felt like the Lord said, like, so many people have built their lives around this particular church and church lifestyle and the church culture that goes with it, but they feel the presence of the Lord drawing them and leading them aside. They've been seeing things and noticing things outside their culture that are God. They know it's God and they feel the tug of God pulling on them, but they also feel the tug and the gravity, the gravitational pull of the culture and the church and everything telling them to stay where they are. But when they stay where they are, they just feel dead inside. They feel lifeless. And the longer you stay there, the more lifeless and dead you feel, to the point where you feel like, I am going to lose my ever-loving mind if I stay here. And then you look at that and you go, that can't be God. This can't be God. This can't be God's will, but maybe I'm supposed to endure. Maybe I'm supposed to, and it's like, it's like, I think you're afraid of change because you've built your life around this whole, maybe you were even born into it. You know, I feel like the Lord's just popping that in my head right now. It's like some people, you're born into it. And so to leave it is almost like to abandon your family and abandon everything and just to chuck everything aside. That's happened to some famous reality TV families, where parts of some of their family have gone in a completely different direction than the way they were raised, and then they get shunned by their family, kind of. And everyone's afraid of that. But it's like, you know what? If, everyone say if, if it's the Lord, and you really, really believe it's the Lord, and you're seeing this burning bush in the spirit, metaphorically speaking, you gotta go for it. You gotta go. You gotta just go see it, and you will, you know, our journey right now is a seeing of the burning bush. It's like we just had to follow the Lord in what he was saying, and we were willing to take the risk because we know, well, if we're wrong, well, we're just gonna fall off the trapeze and fall into the net. You know, you can always go back to doing what everyone else does. That's easy. I mean, it's just super easy. You know what I'm saying? You can always do that. But if God is drawing you away, why not just go where he's leading you? You know? Yeah, it can be scary and terrifying and all that, but the Lord will lead you. He will direct you. And if it's really not him, he will let you know. But just pray to the Lord. Ask him. Say, God, just please let me know for sure. And he will. You know, but don't be afraid of making the change because you've built your whole life around this thing. It's like God's like, you need to build your life around me. I'm the one who will never fail me. Come to the mountain that will never crumble. You know, come to the mountain that never has landslides. You hear what I'm saying? You know, just come to the Lord. People will fail you. I fail Michelle. I fail my kids all the time. I don't mean to. I don't want to, but it just happens because I am who I am, and they have the expectations that they have, and they don't meet, you know? But you're not going to build your life around the Lord, on the Lord, and him fail you. It's just not going to happen, okay? So just take that to the Lord, pray about it, see what he says to you, okay? Because this could be for whoever, you know, not everything that gets shared like this is for everybody, but just consider it, okay? And until next time, we love you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.